Have you ever considered how the simple act of starting your day with prayer could transform your life? For countless individuals, morning prayer is more than a routine. It's a pathway to peace and clarity. Imagine waking up with the assurance that you are not alone in facing the day's uncertainties. Let's journey back to the life of Saint Francis of Assisi. Amidst Italy's political turmoil in the early 13th century, Francis found himself in dire need of guidance and strength. Each dawn, he embarked on a serene walk through the forest, beginning his day with heartfelt prayers for wisdom and courage. His morning devotion fueled his transformation from a young noble into a beacon of hope for millions. His profound connection with God empowered him to lead a life of humility and service. What if, like St. Francis, we too embraced morning prayer? How might it guide and comfort us in these complex times? As we delve deeper into our exploration of Psalm 23, let us ponder its timeless words and the solace they provide. What lessons can we uncover? Let's find out. In the sacred tapestry of Catholic devotion, few prayers resonate as profoundly as Psalm 23. This cherished psalm, also known as "The Lord is my shepherd," stands as a beacon of solace and direction, embodying the intimate assurance of God's unwavering care. Just as we explore the transformative power of morning prayer, so too does Psalm 23 weave its timeless words into our spiritual fabric, offering a refuge of calm amidst life's storms. Picture a devout pilgrim, weary from life's journey, finding rejuvenation in these ancient verses, each word a stepping stone towards renewed faith. What is it that draws hearts so fervently to Psalm 23, you might ask? Its imagery of the Good Shepherd, tenderly guiding his flock through verdant pastures and shadowed valleys, speaks to the core of human longing for protection and guidance. It's a reminder that even in our moments of deepest uncertainty, we walk not alone. As we venture further into its profound verses, let us consider how these words continue to be a wellspring of hope and direction in our daily lives. What's next? Let's find out as we dive deeper, exploring each line of Psalm 23 to uncover its enduring depth. As we delve deeper into Psalm 23, we uncover its profound assurance of God's constant provision, guidance, and protection. The opening line, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want," sets the stage, painting a vivid image of God as our divine shepherd. This profound metaphor assures us that, under his care, our deepest needs and desires are fulfilled. In a world often filled with scarcity and worry, this provides a sense of profound comfort and security. Imagine starting your day knowing that you are already provided for. Moving to the next verse, "He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters." We find an image of peace and rest. This suggests that God guides us towards moments of tranquility and rejuvenation, even amidst life's chaos. Think of a time when you felt overwhelmed and how a moment of quiet prayer or reflection helped clear your path. God's guidance is like finding a calm oasis amid a desert storm, sustaining us. Then we encounter, "He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake." Here, restoration speaks to a deeper healing, one that is spiritual and emotional. God leads us in righteousness. This is not merely about moral choices, but aligning our lives with his divine purpose. In life's crossroads, these divine paths stand illuminated, offering clarity and direction. The verse, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me," exemplifies courage under threat. Even in our darkest times, perhaps facing illness or uncertainty, God is present. The rod and staff symbolize his protection and guidance, reminding us that we are never alone. Consider finding peace amid your darkest hour, knowing God's presence envelops you like a shield. "And you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows." We see God's generosity and favor. Even when adversity looms, God honors us openly. Just as anointing is a sign of being chosen and blessed, we are assured that blessings overflow, transforming scarcity into abundance. Reflect on a time when what seemed like a setback turned into an unexpected blessing. Finally, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever." promises enduring goodness and divine acceptance. In this closing promise, we find assurance of God's unwavering love and eternal presence. It's a reminder that life with God is not just about the here and now, but extends into eternity, offering hope and peace amid current uncertainties. Applying these themes to daily life, consider the story of Maria, a teacher who faced job insecurity. Through her journey, she finds solace in praying Psalm 23 each morning. Like a guiding light, the psalm helps her navigate uncertainties with peace, trusting in God's provision. This daily practice transforms her anxiety into calm confidence, illustrating how these timeless promises can anchor us amid life's storms. We've explored the rich tapestry of Psalm 23. But what about those who've leaned on this sacred text in times of real crisis? Let's journey further to uncover their stories in our next scene. As we delve deeper into the themes of provision, guidance, and protection from Psalm 23 that we just explored, let me share a story of a remarkable Catholic figure whose life was a testament to the power of this psalm in times of crisis. Picture Saint Teresa of Avila, a woman of deep faith and extraordinary spiritual insight. During her life, she faced numerous challenges, from internal doubts and external opposition to founding monasteries across Spain. At a crucial moment of decision-making, Teresa relied heavily on Psalm 23. She found herself at a crossroads, needing to decide whether to continue her reform work amidst severe criticism and physical ailments. As she meditated on, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want," she felt an overwhelming sense of peace and direction in her turmoil. This verse assured her of God's provision and guidance, emboldening her to proceed with her mission despite great adversity. Her life teaches us that taking refuge in these powerful words can illuminate our path and rejuvenate our spirit, especially when making tough decisions. But you might wonder, how can this ancient text remain relevant in the chaos of modern life? Think about those moments when the uncertainties of life cloud your judgment. Reciting, "He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul," invites tranquility and clarity, restoring your soul in times of confusion. This isn't just poetry, it's a reminder of God's steadfast presence, inviting us to lay down our burdens and accept divine leadership during life's tumultuous journey. How has Psalm 23 touched your life? Can it be your compass in the storms of daily challenges, as it was for Saint Teresa? As we transition to our next topic, we'll explore how this psalm and the practice of morning prayer elevate our connection to God, infusing our days with a renewed sense of purpose and calm. What's next? Let's find out how Catholic communities worldwide have embraced these practices to transform their everyday experiences. In the practice of Catholicism, morning prayer is not just a ritual, but a sacred opportunity to invite divine guidance into the unfolding rhythm of our daily lives. We just saw how personal testimonies underscore the transformative power of prayer. This power extends incredibly into our mornings, setting the day on a course of peace and purpose. Imagine waking at dawn as the sun bids good morning to the world, and you take a moment, like countless faithful across the globe, to whisper your hopes, fears, and gratitude to God. This is where the spirit of prayer brews within Catholic communities, from bustling cities to quiet villages. Consider Maria from a small town in Italy, who begins her day with the Liturgy of the Hours alongside her local parish community. As she gathers with others, their collective prayers weave a tapestry of faith that supports each other through life's vicissitudes. In Uganda, a group of young Catholics starts their school day with a prayer circle, finding strength and unity to tackle academic challenges. Across the globe in the Philippines, families pause for morning prayer, creating a moment of unity, fortifying their resolve and inviting tranquility into their homes. Morning prayer enriches our connection to God, nurturing a dialogic relationship where we seek and learn to trust again each day. It carves out a sacred space that elevates our consciousness beyond the mundane, aligning us with divine purpose. Such spiritual practice can transform daily life, like armor against uncertainty, away from chaos towards serenity. Reflecting on this universal practice, it evokes a key insight. Prayer is not merely words, but an invitation for divine presence into our daily struggles, a reminder that we are never alone. As we continue this exploration of Catholic spirituality, ponder this. How does your daily routine reflect your spiritual values? In creating your own moments of connection, might you find peace and profound meaning in ordinary life? What's next? Let's find out as we delve deeper into how prayers like Psalm 23 align with the Catholic teachings and influence our daily decision-making and outlook on global challenges. Reflecting on the enduring wisdom of Psalm 23, we uncover profound insights into its alignment with Catholic teachings on trust in God and divine providence. This prayer, with its vivid imagery of God as the shepherd who provides and guides, embodies the essence of Catholic faith, a faith deeply rooted in the belief that God cares for us with unfailing love and wisdom. Catholicism teaches that trusting in God's divine providence means accepting that His plans, though sometimes mysterious to us, are always oriented towards our ultimate good. In Psalm 23, the soul is invited to rest in the comfort of God's provision and protection, much like how a sheep finds peace under the care of a vigilant shepherd. This trust inspires us to live lives marked by hope and resilience. Consider the life of St. Francis of Assisi, a timeless example of someone whose trust in God's providence led him to embrace radical simplicity and humility. In contemporary terms, this profound trust equips us to navigate the uncertainties of life, encouraging decisions that reflect compassion and justice rather than fear and self-interest. Through daily spiritual practices like morning prayer, Catholics cultivate a mindset that influences how they engage with modern issues. Whether facing personal challenges or societal crises, the assurance found in Psalm 23 fosters an attitude of faith and hope. The prayer acts as a compass, guiding not only personal behavior, but also collective action. With this divine assurance, individuals are empowered to pursue peace and reconciliation in their communities, addressing issues such as inequality and environmental stewardship. In our rapidly changing world, the stability found in prayers like Psalm 23 grounds us in the certainty of God's unchanging love. As we ponder the trials of daily life, the question arises: how might our personal and communal decisions reflect the trust and surrender portrayed in Psalm 23? This prayer encourages us not only to seek divine guidance, but to extend that trust throughout every aspect of our modern existence, shaping a world that mirrors the divine care and compassion experienced through our faith. So what's next? Let us delve into practical ways to integrate these powerful words into our daily rituals, transforming them into lived experiences of trust and divine connection. In the quiet of dawn, when the world still sleeps and a new day begins, let us consider how to weave the gentle words of Psalm 23 into our morning rituals. Imagine Thomas, a dedicated Catholic, who starts his day with a moment of tranquility before the rush of life takes hold. Inspired by the sanctuary this prayer offers, he begins each morning by closing his eyes to envision the lush pastures and still waters mentioned in the psalm. He lingers on, "The Lord is my shepherd," allowing the promise of guidance to wash over him. Why not start your day, like Thomas, with a quiet meditation, embracing each verse? Perhaps after savoring the poetry, you might grab your journal. Let the words flow as you reflect on how each line speaks to you personally, recording insights and comfort drawn from its simplicity. Ask yourself how the notions of divine provision and protection can touch your life today. Could this practice, we wonder, start reshaping your mornings, offering a canvas of peace upon which the rest of your day is painted? Let's explore next how these moments can profoundly influence personal growth and spiritual development. As we've explored practical ways to integrate Psalm 23 into your daily routine, imagine how this practice uniquely nurtures your personal growth and spiritual development. Take the story of Anna, a devout Catholic who begins each day by meditating on Psalm 23. She finds herself more centered, discovering a deeper sense of peace and clarity amidst life's chaos. This sacred moment in her morning becomes a canvas for reflecting on personal struggles and triumphs in the light of divine guidance. Consider how personalizing your prayer experience can transform these sacred moments. Will it be through quiet reflection, setting intentions inspired by each verse, or pondering God's faithfulness in a journal? These acts tailor your spiritual journey, making faith a lived reality rather than a distant tradition. How might your conversations with God reflect your unique needs and aspirations? Embrace this prayer as a dialogue that evolves with you. By personalizing these moments, you cultivate resilience, empathy, and a profound connection with your inner self and the divine. As you delve deeper, what new dimensions of yourself will emerge? What's next? Let's explore the enduring significance of Psalm 23 in offering comfort and guidance throughout your spiritual walk. We just saw how integrating Psalm 23 into our daily rituals can spark profound personal growth. Now let's delve into its enduring significance. Psalm 23, with its serene imagery of green pastures and still waters, offers unwavering comfort, guidance, and protection that has resonated through centuries. Imagine a shepherd, like King David himself, guiding us through life's unpredictable valleys and peaks, ensuring we lack nothing. This ancient text continues to be a cornerstone of Catholic devotion, its profound simplicity reaching the hearts of believers in moments of doubt and fear. How remarkable is it that words penned thousands of years ago still provide solace in contemporary times? From personal crises to collective challenges, Psalm 23 remains a beacon of peace, whispering assurances of God's providence. This living tradition persists not just historically, but vibrantly today, grounding Catholic practices in trust and hope. As you navigate your spiritual journey, how does Psalm 23 shape your path? What's next? Let's explore. As we conclude our exploration of Psalm 23 and its enduring significance, I invite you to pause and reflect on your own spiritual journey. Consider for a moment where you find yourself in this sacred narrative. How does the wisdom of Psalm 23 resonate with the experiences and challenges you face in today's world? This is an opportunity to share your stories and insights in the comments below. Through your contributions, we can foster a vibrant conversation on the role of faith in our lives. Imagine a community of shared reflection, where each voice adds depth to our collective understanding. Just as the shepherd guides the flock, let these reflections guide us toward deeper connection with each other and with God. Your journey is unique, yet it is woven into the larger tapestry of spiritual exploration. How might your experiences inspire others on their path? In sharing, we create a space for mutual encouragement and growth. So I ask you, what does faith mean to you today? Join us in this unfolding dialogue, and let's continue to seek God's guiding light together. What's next on this journey of faith? Let's discover it together.